What the hell? You think it's that asshole from the checkpoint?
I doubt it, Bouncer. But even if it isn't, I ain't comfortable with how close that was.
Should we go out there? Deal with whoever the hell it is?
You know firsthand what tripping around in the dark gets you. Besides, neither of us are at our best at the moment.
Then what the fuck do you suggest, Gills?
We're definitely getting out of here in the morning, but I'm not about to get caught with our pants down. Can you keep watch for a few hours while I put my head down? And you can get some rest. I'll finish packing up.
Yeah, sure. Get your beauty sleep, old man. I got this.
4 hours, Bouncer. Come get my ass up.
Instantly concerned as he rises with the sun, Grover covers his worry with agitation before he trudges towards his stubborn companion.
Bouncer, you dumb shit. I told you to wake me up.
You just look so peaceful, and I didn't want to—
Shut the hell up and go lay the fuck down. I don't need to be dragging around someone who's half dead.
Half dead, huh? Look who's fucking talking, you wrinkled piece of shit.
Fuck you, kid.
Fuck you, old man.
Damn it, Bouncer, go get some sleep.
I'm getting some food, and I'm tired of your fucking attitude. I'm fine. I'll get some sleep after we get the hell out of here.
Stubborn piece of shit. Should knock your dumb ass out.
Falling into a tense silence as the two personalities refuse to surrender to one another, Grover finishes packing up their supplies as he steadily works towards discarding his frustration.
You done being cranky? Or do I have to go get you your bottle?
I'm just trying to look out for you. You can't be going without sleep with all this shit going on.
You know, Gills, I managed to live for quite a while without your terrified ass breathing down my neck every goddamn second. I'm not that sniveling asshole you first met at the club.
I know, kid. I know, Bouncer. You might not be the brightest, but you're not a boy anymore.
I'm gonna knock your lights out one of these days, old man.
If you do, better make sure I don't get back up. Now come on, let's get the fuck out of here.
Departing the fire station for the final time and rolling over the sea of corpses they had created, the older survivor's eyes squint at the quiet checkpoint, attempting to spot anything out of place that might be cause for alarm.
Looks just like we left it. Guess that rules out that government fuck.
I wouldn't rule anything out, Bouncer. The fact this bastard hasn't made a move is worrying me.
I think if you stopped worrying, Gills, you'd probably drop dead on the spot.
If he didn't rip down this blockade, then he had to have escaped over the fence on foot. Means he could have only gotten so far with the supplies he had on him.
Well, I hope you're right. And that piece of shit is starving to death out there. I bet if that food tin is untouched, he hasn't come back.
That's a good point, Bouncer. I suppose I'll load that up first while you get started. Unless you want to get some rest first.
I'm good. I'd rather not waste the light.
Finally feeling the reality of their imminent escape, as the wary man fills his bags with whatever food he can find, a mixture of excitement and dread begins to rise as Grover worries about what lay beyond the quarantine. Double-checking the nearby tents and discovering a cache they hadn't broken into yet, Gills dutifully clears the rest of the section before getting to work on securing even more guns and ammunition.
Looks like all the food was still there, so I suspect our evasive shitbag truly abandoned his post.
Makes sense. For a piece of shit like him.
I suppose our main threat now is people coming from the city, but we'll be long gone before they make it here.
Let's hope. I'm thinking I might be able to get us through here tomorrow.
Good, but now it's time to call it a day, my man.
I can't argue with that, old man.
Spotting a few stray infected that had wandered into the camp as him and Bouncer make it to their planned shelter, Grover grumbles tiredly before sliding his hatchet into his hand.
Gotta block this shit off so we don't got chompers banging down our door in the morning.
For fuck's sake.
I'm tired of hauling this shit.
I ain't gonna say I told you so.
You just did, you annoying bastard.
Mostly convinced of their security as the fence is reinforced, Gills moves to steal cots from the nearby tents before dragging them back to the modest trailer that would serve as their temporary home.
You know, I've never been picky about where I slept, but I'm getting real damn tired of not sleeping in a proper room.
Yeah, I've always found bedrooms too fucking constrictive. Too many freaking pillows, pictures hung up everywhere. Feels like a TV set or some shit.
The old lady run a tight ship at your place?
Yeah, the house would have fit right in those ridiculous magazines. Even had fake-ass plants and books neither of us had read on the goddamn coffee table.
I mean, that's not surprising. I doubt she knew you couldn't read.
Don't start with that shit. It wasn't long ago you were addicted to those stupid comics, and I know your horny ass wasn't interested in the plot.
Hey now, there's plenty of depth in those stories.
I'm sure you were real interested in getting deep into them.
You're just jealous, you fucking pervert.
Still think you're gonna get through those logs today?
I hope so. You snore like a frickin' lawnmower, and I ain't interested in sharing a room with you for another day.
Well, I wouldn't count yourself free yet. Even if you do clear us a path today, I don't want to be striking out in the dark.
Yeah, makes sense. You gonna gather up all that shit?
As long as my knees don't give out on me, I'm gonna try and maximize the amount of crap we can roll out of here with.
Good luck with that, old man. Try not to get shot.
Deciding to use the old food storage shelves to organize and separate the ludicrous amount of weaponry they had acquired, Gills eventually shifts to unloading the van in hopes of eliminating any unnecessary clutter.
I suspect if you're finally relaxing, that means the road is finally clear.
No. Still got another bundle of those heavy fucking logs to rip down. Think you're going to be organized after tomorrow?
Stand a good chance if you get off your lazy ass and start helping.
Lazy ass. You really like pushing my buttons, you dog.
Well, you had to learn how to be a jackass from somewhere. Gonna let the day pass you by? Think there's some backbreaking labor calling your name.
How about we switch jobs? And I'll play housewife all day.
I've done my time being the breadwinner. A strong, young man such as yourself has to learn how to provide.
Next, you're gonna have me out in the fucking woods with nothing but a spear in my wits, huh?
Nah, wouldn't want you to starve to death, dear.
Truly feeling his body beginning to ache and protest as he throws himself into another day of dragging around duffel bags of equipment and ammo, Grover grows committed to make tonight their last in this haunted checkpoint.
The road's finally clear. Even had enough time to pick through that western part of the camp. And I got you some more goodies to sort through.
Good shit, bouncer. Go relax. You've earned it.
Yeah, I know. I've never known you to be so fussy about where things went, old man.
Well, considering we're not planning on coming back, I want to make sure we take as much as possible, unless you'd rather starve in a couple days.
Says the guy packing enough ammo to start a full-on war. Got a plan beyond just driving straight up to your old lady?
Well, her facility's on the other side of a small town, and if Memphis is anything to go by, probably gonna be a fight to get through it. But once we're there, we should be pretty isolated.
Oh, you end up sending the old lady to a cabin in the woods?
Nah, got her up in this massive asylum, but it's separated from the town by a modest river. Probably keep the majority of the chompers from wandering over.
You planning on staying there? I mean, after you get your old lady in the ground.
I don't really know. Haven't thought about what comes after that.
Well, you should probably start, because I ain't planning on laying down next to her anytime soon.
Left thinking after Bouncer's comment, the overly focused biker realizes how little attention he had given the long term. Each passing day had steadily pulled his thoughts towards the reckless youth he had charged himself with protecting, but now Gills was boldly reminded of his age and frailty, and what that meant for Bouncer down the road. Finally committing to trying to find someone else for the kid as the sun begins to set on their final day as prisoners, Gills eyes the radio crammed into the van before dragging his ragged body towards his cot.
Of course it's fucking raining again.
Hey, at least you're not fussing with those logs and this shit.
I guess, but driving that shit box in the rain isn't exactly high on my priority list.
Better than staying here. Now break down those cots and let's get loaded up.
Sir, yes, sir.
Humvee while you follow in the van. If that broken girl putters out on you, I'll keep an eye out. Slow down.
What if it quits in the middle of a group of freaks? Am I supposed to pray?
Nah, just stay calm and don't do anything stupid. By the time they find a way in, I'll circle back and take care of them.
Oh, my hero. I'm assuming you know where we're going?
Yeah, it's more or less a straight shot. Just gotta adapt to whatever comes up.
Ready to rock and roll then, old man?
Peering through the heavy glass of the Humvee as the road lays clear in front of them, the old man's hairs stand up on the back of his neck as he waits for a rifle round to whiz past his head, though only the low roll of thunder accompanies him as he finally reaches their first hurdle.
Fucking hell, you dog. Couldn't wait for me to get ready?
They'd already heard the engines. Besides, I thought you said I'd struggle to keep up with you.
Yeah, but sticking me in that piece of shit isn't fair.
Reloading.
Topping off my mags!
Once again finding that the two had reached a silent rhythm when it came to dispatching the undead, Grover can't help but feel a slim smile stretch beneath his whiskers as the bloodshed continues.
I think that's all of them for now. Gotta get myself topped off.
You ain't a slouch with that rifle, old man.
I'd hope not. I've probably spent more hours with this piece of shit than my old lady.
Hey, there's another good-looking Humvee. Think it works?
Maybe. We'll check it out once we're done clearing this place.
At least these bastards didn't use a mountain of damn logs.
Fuck. There's a whole cluster of them chompers down here.
Need help with it, old man?
Nah, I got 'em. You keep an eye on that bridge.
Got it.
Vision tunneling as he puts round after round through the rifle that felt like an extension of his arm. Grover's focus is only disrupted once Bouncer lets off a shot.
You're drawing more in, you dog.
Almost done over here.
Gels!
Wanting nothing more than to race to Bouncer's aid, Gills knows from experience that securing his flank is far more important, and trusting the younger man to hold his own is vital.
Stop!
Slow and steady, Bouncer. We've got enough ammo.
Finally working his cluster down to a slow trickle, Grover's worries start to settle as he stands side by side with his brother, a heavy wave of nostalgia and loss washing over the old man with the rain. Staring over the shambling horde that marched forward, Gills for once didn't worry, as he instead felt eager.
Was that thunder?
No, that was another goddamn shot back in the direction of the fucking checkpoint.
Motherfucker. Think someone's coming up behind us?
I don't know, but I'm gonna make sure we're alone here. Keep watching that bridge.
Having his temporary relief shattered by yet another gunshot ghosting their progress, Grover's agitation twists into a silent rage as he trudges through the mud and mutters spitefully.
You think that shot was him? Or someone else?
There's no way of knowing, Bouncer, but I'd feel a lot more comfortable getting you out of that goddamn death box. Last thing we need is it breaking down when we might need to create some distance.
Amen. Let's hope they left that girl in good shape.
Got the keys. Looks like all she needs is gas and we're in business.
I'll go get the broken beast then. I don't think we're gonna be able to fit it all, Gills.
As long as we got the essentials, we could also start jamming things in the spare seats.
I'll take being crammed in there like a sardine over this hunk of shit any day.
With this storm not letting up, I think I'd rather stay here for the night instead of charging through town blind. Who knows when we'll get a breather once we're in there.
Yeah, just afraid of waking up with a bullet in my skull.
If that's the case, Bouncer, you wouldn't be waking up.
Finding himself wondering where the path they were on led to, Grover listens to his partner shifting around in the next room as he contemplates what to do about their tale. Eventually huffing quietly to himself as he remembers Big Red, Gills acknowledges the many burdens of being looked to as a leader and finds a begrudging appreciation for what the desperate man had tried to do.
Ready to go, old man?
Yep, let's get going. Those two are probably as good a sign as any that we didn't have any visitors last night.
Oh yeah, their rotting flesh always brings me great comfort. At least the fucking rain finally stopped.
Good, let's hope it stays that way. Come on, let's get the fuck out of here.
On you dog.
Driving down the street he had rode 100 times to visit his old lady, Grover rejects the weight beginning to mount in his heart as he forces himself to stay focused on the task at hand. Beginning to examine faces as he grows closer and closer to the asylum, the fixated survivor rubs the ring beneath his glove as adrenaline starts to pump through his veins.
Ready to get started, old man?
Waiting on you to start the party this time.
God damn it, reloading!
Fuck.
Go the hell down, you bastards!
Bouncer, you good?
She ripped my fucking glove. That bitch!
Torn between worrying about Bouncer and trying to identify his wife, Gills instinctively falls into bloodlust and sees him gunning down corpse after corpse as he feels his heart hammering in his chest.
I think that's most of them. Your hand all right?
Yeah, it's fine. Let's get this shit done. At least it didn't start pouring on us again.
Just another reason to get inside.
God, it fucking reeks in here.
At least that hasn't changed.
You know which room your old lady is in?
Yeah, she should be on that 3rd floor, but I'm not betting she'll be there.
Good place to start.
Yep, just stick close to me. Just take it slow.
And steady. Yeah, I know.
This should be her hallway. We can go up and around.
Alright, still on you.
Beginning to worry that she might be amongst the piles outside, where she had wandered from the facility during his time away, Gills is finally and suddenly met with a familiar face.
Oh, fuck! That's...
Just keep an eye out.
Yeah, of course.
Staring down on the mangled and broken form of the woman who had cared for him in his darkest moments, Grover finally feels the full weight of all he had gone through to get here. Holding back the tears that threatened to spill down his cheeks, the grizzled man once again drags his attention back to their safety.
I'm taking her upstairs. We gotta clear the rest of this place.
Alright, I got you, Gills.
Cocky bastard.
What? She was gonna get you. I think that's it. At least for the inside.
Seems like it. Guess it's time to find a place to lay our heads for the night.
In here? We're gonna sleep in a fucking asylum? You know that's creepy as shit.
It's just a damn building, Bouncer. Grow a pair of balls.
With the storm showing no signs of stopping, and the light quickly failing, the two back up their reliable steeds to unpack the essentials and rest.
Lobby seems as good a place as any. Lets us keep an eye on the vehicles and get out quick if we need it.
Won't hear me arguing.
Though if I see a fucking ghost, I'm out of here.
We're dealing with the undead, and you're worried about ghosts?
I don't know. Who knows what's next with this shit?
The next thing is my boot in your ass if you don't start helping me clear this shit out.
Alright, Mr. Sunshine. Sheesh.
It ain't luxury, but it's better than those cots on the couch.
Anything looks comfortable right about now. But is that smell really not bothering you? It's fucking awful.
It's just a smell. Plug your goddamn nose if you have to.
Jesus Christ. Looks like it's past someone's bedtime.
How's the hand? Looks like she really went after that glove.
It's fine. It was just her nasty frickin' nails that got through. Barely broke the skin.
Should've cleaned it out, Bouncer. You know what could happen.
Well, I wasn't exactly in a spot where I could stop and fuss with it. It's fine. Really.
You're gonna give me a goddamn heart attack one of these days.
A man can only dream. We gonna bury your old lady in the morning?
As long as it's not still pissing out there, then yeah. I'm putting her in the earth. Though she's gonna be all bent out of shape that I'm not hauling her ass to her family's plot.
Hey, she's getting it better than most everyone else. Especially after the shit you went through to get here.
Don't think she'll see it that way, Bouncer. But I don't gotta worry about that until she calls me home. Now it's time to get some rest.
Yeah, if we can manage to sleep with this fucking smell. Holy fuck! I can taste them in my throat!
Fuck these bloated shits. Can't even leave us be after we put them down.
Let's get the hell out of here, Gills. Find some place else to sleep.
We're not marching out of there in the dark. Help me drag these bastards outside.
You want to move them? God damn it. Ah, fuck! This one's leaking shit down my leg!
That's all of them out of here. Should be enough.
Enough? Now I smell like one of those rotting fucks. We should have just went somewhere else.
I'd rather deal with this smell than fighting those bastards in the dark. Now get your ass in bed and quit whining.
God damn it, you old bastard. I told you this was a bad idea.
Alright. Just shut the hell up and let me go get her. Then we can get out of here.
Thank fucking God.
go get the shovel. Make sure she doesn't go anywhere.
Ah, Gills. That's fucked up. Should we say something?
Nah, nothing that I can say will help her now. She's probably already pissed that I didn't bring her flowers.
Damn. I didn't know your lady was such a hard ass.
Hey, watch your mouth, you twerp. This is a goddamn funeral.
Shit. Yeah. Sorry, Mrs. Gills.
Go clean yourself off. You're starting to look like one of them.
Pulling out his worn map as he looks over the fresh earth beside his feet, the determined biker finally crosses off his list and lets loose a sigh of satisfied relief.
So, what's the plan now? Thought of anything yet?
I don't know, Bouncer. As far as I know, it's not worth going anywhere else. I imagine the whole world is like this now.
Yeah, but we know we're not the only ones left. We're not even the only ones still alive in Memphis. Maybe we can get that radio set up and try to find others.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Desperate people are the most dangerous, and I doubt there's anyone left who isn't as desperate as us.
The way I see it, we aren't in too bad of a spot. Maybe we could help someone who is.
Like that soldier? I'm gonna welcome him with open arms if he cries out for help.
I'm just saying. It doesn't have to be just us.
Maybe, but it's just us for now.
Feeling a final weight resting on his shoulders as he passes by the grave for a final time, Grover reaches for the zipper of his jacket and begins to shrug it off.
What the hell you doing, man?
She always hated seeing me in it. Now she can do whatever the fuck she wants with it.
That's sweet, but it's a nice jacket, Gills. You're just gonna leave it here?
Yep. Now let's get the hell out of here. Hey there, darling. It's been a while since I've come to see how you're doing, but Bouncer and I have been out by the radio station the past couple weeks. Keep trying to get the kid to leave it be, but it's just about all he talks about nowadays. Probably that young blood boiling up to the surface after staying put for too long. Maybe I'm just too goddamn old and tired, but I don't dream of some miraculous safe haven out there anymore. Right now, Bouncer and I are living just about as comfortably as he can, but that damn kid is too obsessed with dreams to recognize the good life he's living. Spring usually gets my grumpy ass excited, especially when it gets warm enough to ride, but this time I'm just finding myself exhausted. I know what's coming with the kid. I know he ain't sticking around much longer, but I don't think he's accepted that I'm not joining him on this ride. The shit I've put my body through is finally catching up with me, and for the first time in my life, I don't feel that fire rise up in me when something needs doing. Also, I'm pretty sure you'd nag my ear off if I left you rotting here all alone. Anyway, I should go make sure the kid isn't getting into trouble or fucking with my shit. I'll stop by more often now that we're back on the island. Don't go anywhere. Gills.